How you doing, people? Hope you are well. Just a quick video today, but hopefully it's a tip that's worth its weight in gold. Now, the classic issue when people get older is that they start to struggle with their knees. Now, there's a variety of issues that people can have, maybe cartilage, maybe tendons, but there is something that I've observed over the years, and generally people who have strong quads have good knees. Remember, your knees are fundamentally shock absorbers, and the stronger your quads are, the better they can absorb any weight-bearing exercise to take the pressure off your knees. And over the years, what you see is people who were very, very fit in their youth stop training or reduce it a lot, maybe put on a little bit of weight. There's a little bit of atrophy in the quads that happens then. So suddenly the knees are having to cope with a heavier body supported by weaker quads. Then the next minute, the knees are complaining. So from my experience, the single best exercise that people can do that strengthens your quads and helps take the pressure off your knees is going up steps. Either walking up steps, running up steps. For me, I would say preferably 2 steps at a time, but obviously if you can't, 1 at a time is the next best option. Walking or running up steps is an absolutely fantastic form of exercise. Remember, any steps that are in place on a gradient are there because if it was a hill, the hill would be too steep to climb up. Therefore, steps have to be in place. Imagine even your house steps if the steps weren't there and it was just an incline, because they're usually around about 45 degrees. Even from my own experience, if one of my knees has started to feel a little bit tweaky, a couple of sessions of step work and they're back to feeling as solid as a rock. Now, obviously, it depends what the issues with your knees are, and those may need to be properly diagnosed. But I do know quite a few people that I've trained that have had slightly sore knees, and after 2 or 3 sessions on the steps, it greatly improves. And as I say, I've noticed that in my own experience for my own body as well. A good way to try it is house steps. A nice little workout is go up and down your steps, 2 at a time if you can, continuously for 6 minutes. Now, you can either walk up 2 steps at a time or run up 2 steps at a time. If you're just starting out, you probably want to walk up 2 steps at a time. And after the 6 minutes, just to mix up the session, I'd suggest 2 minutes worth of jumping jacks, then 2 minutes worth of running on the spot. That will take 10 minutes, and then repeat that. So another 6 minutes worth of going up and down the steps, 2 steps at a time, then another 2 minutes worth of jumping jacks, and straight into another 2 minutes worth of running on the spot with sort of mediumly high knees. Total session is 20 minutes and you'll have done 12 minutes worth of going up and down the steps. Very convenient. Most people have access to house steps, and it's just a great way to build your legs, get that strength back in the quads, and your knees will definitely thank you. You might need to do it a few times, and if you do it a few times, don't forget to have 1 or 2 rest days in between those sessions. You may do other forms of training, but just have a little bit of break between those sessions. Okay, hopefully that's of use. Let me know in the comments if anyone tries that, especially if you get some benefit from it. My free download will be ready soon, full of fitness tips, hacks, diet, lifestyle, physical, psychological, things that I've learned from my own experience over decades and from research I've looked at. So keep an eye out for that download. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.